Walkin' West is sponsored by Chicken Ranch Casino in historic Jamestown, California, home to the great outdoors of the Motherlode and its scenic landscape. Chicken Ranch Casino, proudly owned by Chicken Ranch Rancheria of Miwok Indians of California. Walkin' West is brought to you in part by Visit El Dorado, Visit Tuolumne, and visit Madera County Visitors Bureaus. Discover the history of the gold rush, pristine mountain lakes, and the waterfalls of Yosemite, all here in the heart of California's gold country.
I'm Steve Weldon, and boy, do I love adventure. Whether it's a good long hike, climbing a big old rock, or checking out that secret swimming hole, I'm raring to go. Join me as we hike from the crest of the Rockies to the beautiful Pacific Coast, right here on Walkin' West.
Hi, I'm Steve Weldon. Welcome to Walkin' West. And where are we today? We're at beautiful Joshua Tree National Park in Southern California. Now we're going to walk this park that's very diverse. It's nearly 800,000 acres, and we've got an all-star guide to take us along the way. As a matter of fact, he won an award from the Secretary of Interior just a few years ago for customer service. Our very own, our guide today, Ranger Dave Larson. How you doing, Dave?
Hi, Steve. Welcome to Joshua Tree. We're happy that you're here.
Well, I'm happy to be here. And first off, tell us a little bit about the Joshua Tree. How did it get its name?
There's a story about Mormons coming west, and when they saw the first Joshua trees, the outstretched arms and branches of the tree reminded them of the biblical prophet Joshua, with his arms raised in supplication or prayer.
To the heavens.
That's right.
There you go. And so thus the name, sometime in the mid-1850s, it stuck from the Mormons.
The tree had other names. Early settlers called it a yucca palm.
Okay.
The indigenous people had a word for it. They called it humwichwa, but that name Joshua, it really stuck.
I'll be darned. And in John Fremont, around, I think it was 1844, didn't he say that that's the ugliest tree he had ever seen?
He's got that famous quote about the Joshua tree being the most repulsive tree in the vegetable kingdom. That's right.
Well, I think it's a beautiful tree, especially when it's in bloom.
I do as well.
No doubt about that. Now, who were the first early inhabitants of this area?
Well, you know that the area around Joshua Tree National Park is the ancestral homelands to the Chemehuevi, Serrano, Cahuilla, and Mojave peoples. And one thing that's important to understand is that these indigenous peoples are still connected to this landscape. They're still here. They still hold this landscape to be sacred, and Joshua Tree National Park is very proud to maintain a good working relationship with the tribes of this region.
There's just so much here at the park. There's bouldering and there's rock climbing. I think it's unparalleled worldwide, isn't it?
You know what? One of the most fascinating things about Joshua Tree National Park is the way it's used by people today. You've got people coming here for rock climbing, for birding, for camping, for hiking, and just enjoying the scenery that is Joshua Tree National Park, a very unique landscape.
Our first stop along the way was a rare sight and an important find in the desert, the Oasis of Mara.
Can you give us a little history about this oasis and what it means to this area?
Absolutely, Steve. So the Oasis of Mara is an honest-to-goodness real oasis where water has trickled out of the ground for centuries. It was an important place to the indigenous people, and over time, this place has remained a very important place. It provides relief from the scorching heat of the desert. It's an oasis that animals use and people as well.
Well, I'm learning a lot of history about this place. Where are we off to next, Dave?
Steve, how about we go to Split Rock?
I'm in. Well, this park has a lot of amazing rock features, and we've got a great one right here, Split Rock. I've seen all these different ways that people recreate here at Joshua Tree Park, and at Split Rock, and to bouldering at Jumbo Rocks and Skull Rock. What else do they do around here?
Well, you know, right now here at Split Rock, this is one of the more popular areas in the park. This is a great place to do a short hike. Split Rock Trail is just under 2.5 miles. Okay. It takes you through these amazing sculpted granite rock formations, some nice flora, some nice view sheds. So this is a great place to come and hike. And there's also a little bit of rock climbing and bouldering here as well. You can see some flowers, you can see some birds. It's terrific out here.
You name it, it's out here. And just another great feature in this Split Rock. How many years ago do you think that was formed?
The granite rock formations in this area were formed about 90 million years ago.
Okay, I was just a kid.
That's right.
From boulders to petroglyphs, there's a lot to enjoy at Split Rock.
Here at Split Rock, I've noticed you've got a lot of these boulders that are open, and you've got a natural shelter here. And I thought to myself, well, what about 100, 150 years ago? This must have been a great shelter for people that were headed west or heading through what is now Joshua Tree. What a great place to camp and spend a night.
You bet, Steve. A rock shelter like this would have been used by indigenous people for shelter many years ago. But unfortunately, today, sometimes we find trash or graffiti in a shelter like this.
And you know what? People, that's so avoidable if people will stop and think. And it all starts with the parents. The parents need to talk to their kids and say, let's leave it cleaner than we found it. Let's not write on things like this. Let's not deface God's creation. This is a beautiful place, and we need to keep it exactly that way. And the day and a half that we've already been here, I picked up 2 things in this park, and I didn't litter them, but somebody did, a mask and a little box here, and I bring a little baggie with me. Me and Mark, when we go hiking, we bring a little baggie with us, and we pick up after ourselves, and we try to pick up after other people, and it's not hard. It's real easy.
That's just it, Steve. You know, these national parks are special places. The idea with national parks is that we want to protect them for future generations, and we need help in keeping these places clean. We encourage all visitors to be good stewards of the land and to leave this place cleaner than when they find it.
Joshua trees grow 1 to 2 inches a year on average, which would make this good old boy, about 150 years old. You're looking good, old friend. We're about to witness the incredible effect that wind, water, and time have had on the rock formations here at Joshua Tree. No wonder this is a main attraction.
Well, it's obvious why they call this Skull Rock, Dave. Look at that forehead. Look at the eye sockets, the nose. It's even got nostrils. This is incredible. This is a geological wonder. And I want to ask you, how was this thing formed?
You know, Steve, Skull Rock is one of the most iconic rock formations in the national park and one of the most visited. This rock formation formed about 90 million years ago.
Wow.
It formed underground, and it took millions of years of erosion for the soil level to drop and expose these rocks to the elements today. And, you know, today, this is a good example of what's called cavernous weathering. The eyes and nose started out as a small imperfection in the rock, and over time it became exaggerated. And today, kids like to climb up into the eyeball of the skull. Big kids too, if you want to give it a shot.
And I guess this thing's continuing to morph in its own way.
Absolutely. So geology is a process over time. The erosion and the weathering, it's a process that continues today. The landscape continues to change.
That's amazing. And the geology in this park is totally amazing. And my late father, who was a geologist himself, he would be in hog heaven here. This one's for you, Dad. Well, me and Dave are here at the Cap Rock Trail, and this is a very popular trail. Let me ask you something, Dave. How did Cap Rock get its name?
Cap Rock got its name because the rock that teeters on top of this rock formation looks like the visor on a cap.
Well, speaking of teetering, I've seen some of these rocks that were teetering to the point where they looked like they were about to crash down. What's to keep it from that?
Well, you know, here at Cap Rock, this is one of the most iconic landscapes in Joshua Tree National Park. You've got this wonderful mix of Joshua trees and granite rocks. And while some of these granite rocks look like they're in a precarious position, they're actually quite stable. They've been here for millions of years.
I love the mountains and the forest, but there's something about this desert that keeps me coming back for more.
I noticed on all these old boulders, and as dry as it is here, you told me about 4 inches of rain that you get, this moss, is that what it is on this rock?
Steve, that's something called lichen, and we typically only see it growing on the shady north faces of rock.
Okay.
And what lichen is, it's a marriage between an algae and a fungus.
Okay.
And here in Joshua Tree National Park, we've identified more than 60 species of lichen.
Wow.
And there's a saying that you can use to remember what lichen is. Freddie the fungus and Alice the algae took a liking to each other, and now their relationship is on the rock.
Oh!
What I find so cool about Joshua Tree is all the diversity of the flora and the fauna here. From wrens to reptiles to the cute little desert cottontail rabbit. And coyotes thrive here too, along with quail, roadrunners, and a black raven. You'll find flowering plants at different elevations here in the park. And of course, that Joshua tree in bloom. Boy, howdy, it's a sight to see. What do you say we head south to a lower elevation and an even drier climate to check out the beautiful Cholla Cactus Garden?
Now this is beautiful. Now this is somewhat in bloom, right, Dave?
Yeah, Steve, cacti are blooming at this time of year. Some of the common names for this cacti are the teddy bear cholla or the jumping cholla.
Okay. Well, I would not like to hug that teddy bear right there.
Absolutely not. It's a bad idea.
Is this food for some of the animals here in the park?
Yeah, this cacti specifically is home for a nesting cactus wren. The cactus wren will build their nests right in the cacti, and by placing their nest inside the cacti, it provides some protection from predators. Also, pack rats are known to use material from the cholla cactus to build their middens.
Okay. Well, now, is this pretty sharp? I mean, are these?
Steve, don't get too close.
Oh, really?
Yeah, these are extremely sharp, and not only are the needles sharp, they have microscopic barbs, and if you get stuck with them, they're real tough to get back out.
Yikes. Well, have you got some tweezers?
We actually do. At the trailhead, there's some help yourself tweezers for folks who get stuck.
That's great. So
Yep.
you're fully equipped.
We're ready for emergencies here at the park.
Okay, so if I get an elbow in there, I'm good to go.
We're good to go.
When you talk about the history of Joshua Tree, you've got to salute the person responsible for its transition to a national park, Minerva Hoyt.
Dave, can you tell us the impact that Minerva Hoyt had on this park?
You bet, Steve. Minerva Hamilton Hoyt was inspirational in getting Joshua Tree protected as a national monument back in 1936. Minerva Hoyt had a love of desert plants and succulents, and the Mojave Desert was one of her favorite places in the world. And what was happening out here was that the desert plants and succulents were being dug up by the thousands and taken to Los Angeles and sold off of a truck. And this started her campaign to almost single-handedly get this place protected.
There are hiking trails galore at Joshua Tree for you to explore the mines and the history of the park.
You know, Dave, this place sure is magical.
It sure is, Steve.
Well, we've taken a nice leisurely 3/4 of a mile hike through these beautiful Joshua Tree. I'd say there's a woodland here, and we're at the Wall Street Mill. And wasn't this owned by Bill Keyes?
Yeah, so this is a good example of a well-preserved old gold mill. Bill Keyes did acquire this gold mill, and he was known to charge other gold miners a per-ton fee to mill their ore here. And what's significant about the Wall Street Mill is, number one, how well it's preserved.
Okay.
And number two, it's on the National Register of Historic Places, so this is a significant mining relic in the park.
Well, we're here at the Wall Street Mill Trail, and I have met two very nice people, Lindsay and John. How are y'all doing?
Great.
Good. Nice to see you.
Doing very good. Nice to meet you.
Now, where are you all from?
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a pretty long drive, about 7.5, 8 hours, oh, maybe 9 hours from Sacramento.
Yeah,
that,
it's
yeah.
a long drive.
Okay, now are you here on vacation?
Yep, we took a week off from work and out here enjoying Joshua Tree.
Well, it's certainly beautiful. Now, what brings you to this park?
Wanting to get away from the city, trying to enjoy this kind of natural environment and all that.
Okay, do you like to boulder? Do you like to rock climb?
Oh, yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
You do.
A great park to go bouldering, rock climbing, lots of routes, lots of different features that you can go on.
Well, that's terrific. Now, you're camping here too?
Yep.
Yes.
Where do you like to camp?
I like Ryan.
Ryan Campground?
Yeah, Hidden Valley's also really nice. It's right amongst all the big boulders and
All the nice rocks, and you've got all these Joshua trees. What a beautiful woodland we've got
oh, yeah.
here.
Oh, yeah.
And so you enjoy it for the hiking. Now, we saw some coyotes just this morning.
Oh,
We heard
yeah.
them last night.
Yeah, they were going off and howling
They were
for
loud.
a while last night. Yeah.
That's great. Well, say a prayer for me because I'm about to climb Cyclops. Have you done that one?
We have not done that. I have not.
Okay, I'm going to climb the Eye of Cyclops. At least I'm going to try.
Well,
good
good luck.
Well, thank you very much. And you guys enjoy your hike. And you're going to Wall Street Mill today.
Mm-hmm. And then going up the wash for Wonderland of Rocks.
Okay, the Wonderland of Rock. Look out for Yucca Man.
Yes.
Have you heard of Yucca Man?
I have heard of Recommend.
That small, smelly Sasquatch. Well, hike safely, have fun, and we'll see you maybe another time here at Joshua Tree.
Thank you so much. You too. Have a good
Thanks for being on Walkin' West.
Around the year 1910, Bill Keys arrived in the Joshua Tree area and left an indelible mark on the history of the park.
Boy, this western feel here is phenomenal. I'm loving this. Can you give us the history of when Bill Keys got here? I guess around, what, 1910?
That's right, Steve. Bill Keys came out here around 1910. He married his bride in 1918, and together they raised 5 kids out here at Keys Ranch. And Bill Keys was out here until his death in 1969, so that's a lot of history. And Keys Ranch is preserved much as it was a century ago when the Keys family lived here.
I can see that.
That's right. So out here at the ranch, we've got a number of old artifacts and old history here. So that includes old cars and trucks, including a 1922 Mack truck,
That's great.
a 1940s Willys Jeep. There's an old Maytag washing machine, old kitchen appliances. There's a single stamp gold mill that Bill Keys used to use. There's the old ranch house, a workshop. There's just a lot of history out here at the ranch.
This is a rock climber's paradise, and there's a rock to climb for every skill level, from first-timers to the old pros.
We're back out here at Hidden Valley Campground, and around Hidden Valley, it is a mecca for mountaineering, rock climbing, you name it, bouldering. It's all out here. We've got some great guides. We got Luke and we got Matt out here, and they're taking these 2 nice families up on a trip, and it's going to be up, is it Turtle Rock?
Yes, it's Turtle Rock.
Turtle Rock. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Anna.
Hi, Anna, and yours?
Raven.
Oh, I love that name, Raven. Well, you're a cutie. Is this your first trip?
Yeah.
First trip, and are you excited?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
A bit.
A little bit nervous? You know what? Don't be nervous. Just have fun and say, I can do it. Okay? All right. What's your name, sir?
Tuck.
Hi. Nice to meet you,
Nice
sir.
to meet you.
And we're glad to be out here with you guys. Now, you're going to climb this rock, right? Okay.
That's right.
He's getting it ready for you. And the good news is you're going to have fun and you're going to be safe, aren't you?
Yes.
Amen. And we got another great looking family over here. We want to meet them real quickly. I got to be careful because got a little loose gravel here. What's your name, sweetie?
TJ.
Oh, that's a pretty name. And yours?
Autumn.
Autumn. Have you guys got experience climbing?
Yes, a little
You
bit.
do, a little bit. Is that inside or out?
Inside.
Inside. So this is your first outside adventure, right?
Yes.
Cool beans. All right, I bet you're excited. You're going to do it safe too, aren't you?
Hopefully.
Oh, you will. And you, sir, what's your name?
Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
And
meet
yours, sweetie?
My name is Naya.
Hi. And yours, ma'am?
Erica.
Erica. Steve Weldon from Walkin West. Glad to be with you guys. So is this your first time at Joshua Tree?
It is.
Okay, and I bet you love it, don't you?
We do. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. And is this your first time to climb?
No, Andrew and I have climbed outside before in Thailand, which was really fun.
In Thailand? Wow. Okay, well, this is your first time to climb at Joshua Tree.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I think you're going to love it. This is God's country, and you have fun and be safe, okay?
Thank you.
Will you look at that kiddo go? Now she's getting it done. Well, the time has come for me to climb that rock they call Cyclops right here at Hidden Valley. I hope I haven't bitten off more than I can chew.
Well, we're on our last day here at Joshua Tree. We're at the beautiful Hidden Valley Campground, just on the outskirts of it. And Zach, my son here, he's quite the rock climber, and he's picked, he says, the perfect rock for me to climb, Dave.
Steve, you're telling me you're going to climb that?
Whoa! I get nervous on the 3rd rung of a ladder. Zach, I'm going to climb that?
You got it, Dad.
Whew, I don't know. This kid knows what he's doing. He climbed El Cap in October, 3,100 feet vertical. I think I'm in good hands. I guess there's no backing out when you got your shoes on. I'm scared to death. Hey son, I'm gonna find out if you love me today. Okay.
Yep, that looks good.
Well, it's a little nippy up here. We had to put our jackets on, and I think we're ready, and I think I'm well rehearsed. Thank you, son. Zach man here is gonna take me up this thing, Cyclops. Let's get after it. Okay, you ready?
Right. Yep.
On belay.
All right, I'm climbing.
Climb on. There we go. You're doing good, boy. Okay. All right. Need to give it a little more slack. Right now we're on belay, and so his life is in my hands, so I got to be really careful here. You're good.
Okay, thank you.
Zach's going up. He's going to set the cams. Put those cams in there, good boy. Gonna have to hold the old man. Attaboy, Zach. He made it. On belay!
On the way!
Here we go. Come on, Steve, you can do it, boy. God dang it.
Well, he's off to a fast start, that's for sure. He definitely has the ability to climb this. He just has to be patient.
I can do this. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna get this. One way or t'other.
You're gonna have a great foothold once you get up a foot by your hip. But you're gonna have to make one more move before you get there.
Okay, come on, Steve. Come on, boy, you can do it. Come on.
Hey, move your knees so if you slip, you won't. Yep, exactly. Nice, great way to wedge it between the rocks. Yep, a little higher. Another inch higher. Yep. That's it.
Hold it. I can do this. Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. Hold on.
Press and mantle.
Okay, I got it.
You want a hand? Or that
I'm
one?
gonna do it myself.
Okay. Yeah. Nice work. Welcome to the eye.
Oh, I did it. Thank you, Zach. I love you, boy.
It was a
What
pleasure.
a great way to end the day walking west here at Cyclops at Joshua Tree.
Hey, Steve, you made it.
Darn right I did. I can't believe it.
I'm glad you made it.
Oh my gosh, I was so nervous up there. I mean, it was incredible. I mean, it was a crowning moment in my life, and it was a great father and son moment. But I mean, that thing was steep.
You did a great job.
Well, I couldn't have done it without your advice and your help. You told me all the right things to do. You know, you said relax when you have to. You know, take a few minutes and get your breath, and then kind of be logical about where you're going to take that next step. And you did. You just helped me a ton. And it was, like I said, a great moment with my boy Zach. And you know what? For all you seniors out there, you can do it. It's just you just got to want to do it. And when I got up there about 15, 20 feet from the top, I was having a heck of a hard time. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I got to do this. You can't back out at that point. You just got to do it.
You did amazing.
And well, I don't know about that, but I sure feel good. And I've had a wonderful time at the park, and you have been not only a wonderful guide, but you've become a wonderful friend. And I want to advise everybody, I don't care if you're in China or Japan or North Carolina or Boston, Massachusetts, this place, Joshua Tree, is the bomb. It couldn't have been more fun, and I encourage you to walk west to Joshua Tree. When I drove down to Southern Cal, my old heart filled with glee. I was about to explore a national park, the one they call Joshua Tree. This park's got something for all you folks, from young'uns to us old geezers. But remember, if hiking in a cactus patch, to bring a good set of tweezers. Today I climbed with my son Zack. He pulled me up a big old rock. I said, I don't think I'm cut out for this. He said, you can do it, Pop. Now we're back, safe at camp at the end of a real fine day. And it's time to say goodbye from Joshua Tree and marvel at the Milky Way. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye from Joshua Tree and marvel at the Milky Way. That's all.
Walkin' West is sponsored by Chicken Ranch Casino in historic Jamestown, California, home to the great outdoors of the Motherlode and its scenic landscape. Chicken Ranch Casino, proudly owned by Chicken Ranch Rancheria of Miwok Indians of California. Walkin' West is brought to you in part by Visit El Dorado, Visit Tuolumne, and visit Madera County Visitors Bureaus. Discover the history of the gold rush, pristine mountain lakes, and the waterfalls of Yosemite, all here in the heart of California's gold country.